One day, you may sign a nikah contract thinking you are in full control. You fix the dowry or maybe ignore it altogether. But what does Islamic law say when that nikah reaches the court of Sharia? These rulings aren't just theory, they are what protect dignity, fairness, and accountability in your marriage. And today, we uncover them one by one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're watching AR Fiqh, and today we are diving into the seventh episode of our Kitab-un-Nikah series. I'm Abdullah Rahim and I'm an Islamic student. We are focusing on Dowry related rulings from the Hanafi school of thought, covering situations when Dowry is specified and when it isn't, when haram items are involved, and what compensation is due if divorce happens before any intimacy. The first masala is whoever specifies a dowry of 10 or more than it becomes binding upon him if he consummates the marriage or dies. But if he divorces her before consummation and before seclusion, she is entitled to half of the specified dowry. In Hanafi fiqh, the minimum valid dowry is 10 dirhams. If a man fixed a dowry equal or above, then at the time of nikah, then that exact amount becomes obligatory upon him once the marriage is consummated or if he passes away after the contact. But if he divorces her before any intimacy or lawful sexuation khalwa, then she is entitled to only half of that amount. This reflects balance. Financial right is still preserved for the woman while also acknowledged that the full marital bond didn't yet form. Next, we learn if a man marries a woman without specifying any dowry or on the condition that she will have no dowry, then upon consummation or his death, she is entitled to the dowry of women similar to her Mahr. So even if a nikah takes place without discussing Mahr, or if the couple tries to waive the entirely, Islam does not allow that. A woman's financial right cannot be cancelled by agreement. Once the marriage is consummated, or if the husband dies, she must be given a reasonable dowry based on her background, her family, age, beauty, education, location. This is known as Mahr method. It's not about emotion, it's about justice and social equity. Now, what if a divorce happens before consummation and even before private seclusion? Then text says if he divorces her before consummation and seclusion, then she is entitled to meher, three garments, a properties to her status, a dress, a headscarf, and an outer wrap. This muta is a kind of consolation gift. She doesn't get any real companions if she didn't receive full meher. So Islam still grants her honor and material compensation in the form of clothing suitable to her dress. In Hanafi fiqh, this is defined as modest inner garment and headscarf and outer wrap or shawl. Again, we see how Islam ensures a woman is not left emotionally or financially dismissed, even in the shortest of marriages. Lastly, a unique masala: if a Muslim man marries a woman on the condition that her dowry will be wine or pork, then the nikah is still valid, but she is entitled to the standard dowry mehr mithl. Why? Because wine and pork are haram, and anything haram cannot be used as a legal form of payment in Islam. So the specified dowry is considered void. However, the marriage contract isn't cancelled, it's still valid. The woman again is not left without protection. She receives Mahr Mithil, the average dowry someone like her would typically receive. This ensures that even if both parties made a foolish or ignorant agreement, the Sharia steps in, enforce fairness and integrity. In these four rulings, we saw how the Hanafi school addresses different realities when the dowry is fixed, when it's not, when it's haram, when divorce happens early. In every case, the woman's right is preserved either through the specified amount or its sub- substitute. The force remains on justice, dignity, and social harmony. If you found this beneficial, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to AR Fiqh for more structured and authentic Islamic knowledge. In the next episode, we will continue this journey through Kitab-un-Nikah and explore new masail related to guardianship, consent, and conditions within Nikah. Stay tuned, stay sincere, and may Allah increase in all ilm and amal. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.